What is up, Nerf Nation? I'm Naptown Nerf, and this is an unboxing and review of this really sweet blaster. It's a WorldTech Warrior blaster, and it doesn't really have a name, but it is called the Prime Dart Blaster. But it's definitely a sweet looking blaster. It looks like something out of Halo. So let's go ahead and take a look at the box and get into this thing. So you guys, I picked this up at my local Sam's. It went on clearance, basically. It was down to like under $20 when it was originally $40. I didn't think it was worth $40, as it looks like it's basically just a barricade style blaster with a constant rev when you turn the switch on, and then you just, the trigger rotates the barrel and fires the blaster. I believe that's how it's going to function. That's what it looks like. But we will find out together. But the really cool things about this blaster is obviously how it looks. I mean, that is a sweet, sweet looking blaster. I love this plastic. For the glow-in-the-dark version, there is also a red and black version that looks cool too, but this is the one I had to get. It also has glow-in-the-dark technology, so that's really, really cool. Obviously, it's a motorized rapid-fire blaster. Now, I don't believe it's going to be full auto. I believe it's going to be semi-automatic, but we will definitely see. And it also comes with a included rechargeable battery. So that is really exciting. I think that's what Nerf should be going to with all their blasters. They have a little bit with the rival line. They have that rechargeable pack, but I wish they would do that with a lot of their blasters, have an included rechargeable battery pack, because that will make it cheaper for us to use, because keep buying batteries over and over again is kind of annoying. And it's easy to recharge just to plug in the wall, and it should increase performance a little bit over just normal standard alkalines. But we will definitely check all those things out when we get into this thing. I don't think there's anything too exciting on the back, but that is a pretty good look of the blaster there. It tells you there's the power switch here, just like a barricade, so that's why I think it's going to work like a barricade. There's a carry handle here. There's a collapsible sight, so that's really cool. Obviously, it's going to come with some glow-in-the-dark darts, and yeah, I think that's pretty much the box. Let's go ahead and get it open and see what it's got. Okay, you guys, so in the box, obviously you have your blaster. You have this thing, which is some sort of ramrod, I'm guessing. It's kind of interesting, but I'm guessing that's helped to remove jams if a dart gets caught in the barrel, which is kind of neat that they included that. Because obviously that is a very long faux barrel. You get your glow-in-the-dark darts, which is kind of interesting. This one's upside down. I can see the heads coming off of this one. This one obviously has been smashed and bent. So, no, not probably the best darts, but there's definitely replacements to these that you can get that are pretty affordable, and I'll link that in the description. And then you get a pretty extensive rules guide and tell you how to charge your battery and how to function the blaster in its front and back, so it's pretty interesting there. And then you get this big long note. This basically is telling you not to modify your blaster and is keeping them from being sued, I guess. So that's kind of interesting that they included that, and that needed to be included. I guess a lot of times Nerf puts all this stuff on embossed on their blaster, and they decided to just do it with a piece of paper, which I think is the better option. I prefer that anyway. So nevertheless, let's go ahead and charge up that battery, and we'll go ahead and see what this blaster is all about. All right, you guys, this thing looks awesome. It definitely has the looks going for it. Pretty darn cool. This, I'm not really sure. It basically goes up to there and there, so it's not like it's completely collapsible, quote unquote, but it does have two positions there, which is, oh wait, maybe it has three. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it has 3 positions. So I don't know how useful that is, but it's a feature. Definitely has a big carry handle, although it's probably not the best position for it because it's going to be very back heavy there. But definitely really, really cool looking. I think the handle is a bit small. This gets in the way a bit, but you know, not horrible, but just definitely not the most comfortable. The stock may be a bit short, but honestly, I don't mind that too much for me. And yeah, I think it's a pretty sweet blaster in terms of looks. Definitely reminds me of something from Halo, so that's pretty cool. So this is a 20 dart rotating drum. We'll go ahead and grab those darts and throw it in here real quick. So this thing is exactly like a barricade, so you can rotate it with a half trigger pull, and then it will fire and rotate with a full trigger pull. So that's pretty interesting, pretty old school technology, so definitely not the best, especially with the Rev, which I haven't gotten the battery charged up quite yet, but it will go in the back here. And it's very interesting because it is basically an ultra-fire battery, which allows it to be rechargeable, but that technology is definitely not the best for blasters. We have learned this. LiPo is much better, or an IMR style battery is much better, but I'm guessing they decided to go with that style battery because of watching the Nerf modding community, and we were putting those in our blasters a long time ago. I learned very, very quickly into this hobby that those were not a good option, and quickly switched to LiPo. Just think that's funny that they took it from us, and that's just my assumption, but I'm guessing that's where they got it from and decided that that was a good choice to market this blaster with, which I do think it's cool that they include a rechargeable battery, but that's probably not the best type. But nevertheless, that's what we get, and when we get that charged, we will stick it in the back here and we'll see how this thing goes. Okay guys, so we're gonna take a couple shots here across the chronograph and see what kind of ranges we get out of this blaster. To be honest, I'm a little worried about the darts here. They're not in the greatest condition, but I did bring out some elite darts, so we'll try those after this. We'll just flip it on and see what we get. I'm not expecting great ranges, as this only has really 3.7 volts in it, so, and a lot of dead space, obviously, so we'll just see what we can get. 45, 59, 55, 44, 57, error, 64, 46, 84, wow, that one went really well, 60, error, 60, 62, 56, 63, 65, 59, 37, 61, and that's it. Let's check out those ranges. That did better actually than I thought. They made it have been a little bit of wind aiding going on. There is a little bit of a breeze at my back, so that could have helped out things. The darts were like that one, obviously was not the best looking dart, and that's probably why it didn't register too well. It got 23 feet, 24 feet, just short of 26, 27, a couple here at 29, a few here at 30, some here at 31, and a bunch here between 33 and 34 feet. There's 5 of them there between 33 and 34. This one just was a little bit past that, but, and then there was one here at 39 that did pretty well, one over here at 41 that flew quite a ways, and the best one I think was this one here at just short of 46 feet. So with a little help of the wind, a couple of those shots I think did pretty well. We will test it with some good elite darts and see how well it does with those, and that will tell us probably a little bit better of where it's at. All right guys, as the jet goes over, we've loaded up some Modulus style elite darts, and we'll see how she does. I think we have a storm rolling in, but we'll go ahead and show the ranges here. We got 25 feet, a little bit short of 27, 30, 30'6", 31, a little past 32, a little past 34, right at 35, one over here, a little short of 36, one at 39, one a little short of 41 feet, and one right at 42 feet. So yeah, that was actually pretty consistent to what we had before, maybe even a little better, consistency wise anyways. And it did better than I expected it to do. It's okay, definitely is deserving of a rewire. we'll just have to see if I can get around to that someday. But I really think it's a cool blaster, and I think it was definitely worth the $20 that I paid for it. So we'll go back inside and I'll give you my final thoughts. Alright, you guys, so I think this is a pretty sweet looking blaster. Performance was okay, not amazing. I do think it's cool. It comes with a rechargeable battery. I think that's really cool. I love that it has glow tech and lights up glow darts. I really don't care for the way the blaster functions. It is basically a barricade, which is pretty old technology. A rev switch is so much better, having a second trigger to rev the blaster so it's not constantly revving, making noise, which makes it pretty unusable for most things that I like to do. And if I was to mod this, which I may at some point, I would definitely add some sort of rev trigger or switch that only allows the blaster to rev when you want to fire. So other than that, I think it's pretty cool. It does also come in red and black, so if you want something a little more tactical, it comes in that. I don't believe this comes with the glow tech though. Only this version has the glow darts and the glow technology, and they're both the same price. So I like the bright colors, and so I decided to go with this one. That was actually for a friend of mine who wanted a more, I guess, normal or maybe tactical sort of looking blaster, not so bright. But I think they're both pretty sweet looking blasters. I think this could be a really awesome prop. I think that's what probably it would be purchased for most, is somebody that really likes a sci-fi looking blaster or wants something for a really cool prop or cosplay or something like that. I may even pick up a red one to paint or something down the road. Alright, you guys, so thank you guys so much for watching. Smash that like button. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. Check out my Facebook page and my Instagram and Patreon. And as always, guys, peace.